Hi, this is Dan Collins again from the New York Traders Expo. I'm joined by Joe Perry from Forex Analytics. We're talking about some of the advantages of this platform. Now we kind of want to dig into some trades. What are you seeing in the Forex markets right now?
One of the things that we like actually is the dollar right now. It really looks like it's going to continue higher. We broke out of a descending wedge for basic technical, so it looks like it's going to continue higher. And therefore, actually, we're looking at the euro to continue moving lower. We broke through a support level. We're going to look for it to bounce a little bit and then continue to sell. And look, it could head down towards 108 or so.
Yeah, we've seen that there's been some really key areas, key battles, support and resistance battle going on, particularly with the dollar and the euro recently.
Yeah, they really have. You know, back the last quarter or so, and the S&Ps were extremely volatile. The dollar and the euro were both kind of within this channel, kind of holding. You could trade within the channel, 113 to 116. If you traded that channel, made good money. We're starting to break through the bottom of the channel in the euro right now. So as that goes lower, the dollar's going higher.
Yeah. Well, one of the things we talked about with a couple of people today is that, you know, the importance of Forex market and understanding Forex markets, even if you trade something different.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're trading energy, stocks, you really have to have an understanding of what's going on.
Right. So the Forex market, it's not a market that's going anywhere. Central banks trade every day. Big companies exchange dollars to other currencies every day. It's over 4.5 billion traded in one day. Trillion, sorry. 4.5 trillion traded a day in the currency markets. So as that's happening, you know, we're trying to take advantage of some of those moves, but you always have to know what's going on with interest rates, because they're going to affect the dollar, and that in turn is going to affect stock movements and bond movements and other assets. So you're constantly paying attention to the central banks and what the central banks are doing with their money, and that's going to affect what you're going to do with your money, and that's going to affect how the other markets are going to move. And
really, in the last 5 years, what the Fed is going to do, when the Fed would actually begin to tighten, when you know, its exit strategy, the velocity of its exit strategy, that has been the biggest driver on the markets for the last 5 years. Right. And more recently, the biggest drivers are what? Brexit and U.S.-China trade deal. And that's all really Forex specific.
Right. And that is definitely the drivers lately, the Brexit and the U.S.-China trade deals. The pound, if you tried to trade the pound, every headline that comes out, it moves a different direction. So it's really difficult to trade that. But again, that's based on central bank and what they're going to do. But the idea really is to watch the markets in order to determine, you know, there's certain correlations that go on there. Dollar lower typically means that stocks rise. So that's just a typical correlation that you look to go into place. Well, dollar's trading higher right now, so that's why we're probably seeing stocks continuing to move lower, for one of the reasons at least.
So you provide a service for Forex traders, but it'd be fair to say for even more, because regardless of whether you trade it or not, if you're trading equities, if you're trading energy, you better have an opinion on where the Forex market is headed.
Yes, and with our platform, exactly as you're saying, you could use it in other assets, because the basic technical, the harmonics, the Elliott wave, the candlesticks, those are different disciplines of technical analysis that can use it across any asset. We use it for foreign exchange. We know foreign exchange. It's our market. But our analysts can cover them across other markets as well. And actually we do that in, as I was saying before, some indices, some equity indices, fixed income products, commodities, and some cryptocurrencies. So we use those disciplines of analysis also in other assets as well.
That's great. Joe, thanks for joining us.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right.
It's great.
This has been Dan Collins coming to you live from Traders Expo, New York.